Hello, you're very welcome to the programme. It is Monday the 15th of September. I'm Catherine Morrison. 53 years after 13 unarmed civil rights marchers were shot dead on the streets of Londonderry, the trial has begun of the only person charged in connection with Bloody Sunday. The former paratrooper, known only as Soldier F, is accused of murdering 22-year-old James Ray and 26-year-old William McKinney, as well as 5 counts of attempted murder. Outside the court, relatives of the dead and wounded spoke of a momentous day. Inside court, Soldier F sat surrounded by a black curtain to conceal his identity. This trial is expected to last a number of weeks and is taking place in Belfast. Our crime and justice correspondent, Julian O'Neill, was in court.
The road to court has been a long one. Bloody Sunday families have waited 53 years for this day. A day in which one of those involved faces charges of murder.
Everything that we have achieved to this point has been through relentless commitment and a refusal to lie down. We will shortly occupy a courtroom very proudly, with our heads held high and in the knowledge that regardless of the ultimate outcome, that we are on the right side of history.
Soldier F is accused of murdering James Ray and William McKinney on Bloody Sunday, 2 men in their 20s. He also faces 5 counts of attempted murder and has entered pleas of not guilty on all charges. This is probably the most high-profile legacy prosecution of recent times, which for military veterans attending court today has been difficult to accept.
Many veterans today feel frustrated, feel angry, and indeed feel betrayed by the legacy process since 1998.
People queued to get inside the Laganside Court complex in Belfast, where arrangements had been put in place to keep Soldier F, who's now thought to be in his 70s, from public view. A black curtain had been placed around the dock of Courtroom 12 because a court order protects his identity, as he's considered a prize target for dissident Republicans.
Opening the prosecution case, Lewis Mabley, KC, said Bloody Sunday had a long-lasting and profound effect on Northern Ireland. This trial, though, has a specific focus: the shootings which occurred in the courtyard of Glenfada Park North in Derry's Bogside.
The lawyer said Soldier F, who was a Lance Corporal, was part of a small group who, acting together, had lost control of themselves and opened fire on civilians running away. They had been unprofessional, he said, and it was an act which disgraced the British Army.
Mr Mabley went on to claim that the shooting was unjustified, unnecessary and gratuitous. He said the unarmed civilians did not pose a threat, nor could the soldiers believe they did so.
Statements given by 2 soldiers to the Royal Military Police on the night of Bloody Sunday form a central part of the prosecution case, as they identify Soldier F as firing his rifle. On Wednesday of this week, when the trial next sits, the judge will hear crucial legal arguments on whether the statements are admissible as evidence. Julian O'Neill, BBC Newsline, Belfast.